Legacy can be a lot to live up to. For many, it can be a source of identity, a declaration of values and teachings passed down from one generation to the next. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes had a massive legacy to live up to. And ironically, that's what made the movie such a fitting follow-up to the Caesar story. And how did they do this? Well, they did this by answering the question that was set up in the previous trilogy. How will this ape society progress without Caesar? What is the legacy of Caesar? Three centuries have passed since Caesar's death, and his story left to the sands of time. Teachings and legends for the apes to pass down and interpret in an endless game of telephone. Caesar has become deified within the ape community, the liberator from the world of man that brought freedom to his species and showed them that there is a better way of life. But how his story and teachings are interpreted is where Kingdom finds its story. The Order of Caesar, a sort of Knights Templar attempting to preserve Caesar's original teachings. Apes and humans can cooperate to build a better world together. Raka, one of the Order's members, shares a lot of Caesar's optimism, his trust for humans in spite of our nature and in spite of our history. The Order still believes in the good of humans and the ability that we and apes have to live together side by side and build this world together. In contrast, we have Proximus and his kingdom, a sort of Roman Empire of the apes. Proximus has quite literally taken Caesar's name and is using his principles for his own ends. Apes should stick together to claim their place in this world. Apes together strong. However, ironically, the man who has taken the visions of Caesar, his actions reflect more of Koba from the ages gone by. Apes stick together, but only some apes get to see the benefits of such a kingdom. But much like Koba, Proximus' stance isn't entirely baseless. He knows the history of humans and how they treated apes. He is a realist in his views of humanity. Peace isn't a guarantee, it isn't really an option, and so he will ensure that his kingdom will survive by any means necessary, seeking the knowledge of the old world to create his own destiny in the new. Both of our protagonists walk this fine line between these two sides, finding their own motivations and goals for their own existence. What should the legacy of the old world have in this new world? Our main character Noah, at the end of his journey, reaches a sort of midpoint between these two, as he keeps the same compassion and trust that Raka showed him, but at the same time, he grew caution, the same sort of caution that Proximus had. His journey with a human named May showed him the truth, humans' legacy on the ape community, how apes were treated in the old world. Humans will always view themselves as superior to apes, and Noah had to learn this lesson firsthand through May. May mistrusted the apes from the very beginning and only used Noah to her own ends, viewing human knowledge as something that was only meant for humans. It's humanity's legacy and apes have no right to it. However, knowledge isn't something that can be hoarded forever. Whether she likes it or not, she's living in a world with hyper-intelligent apes capable of learning, the same as humans. The world that she's learned about her whole life is never coming back. They're ruins of humanity. That is humanity's legacy. But so are these intelligent apes. Whether she accepts it or not, this is now a shared world. This is a problem that humanity created, and it's not something that we can uncreate. Noah and May are on opposite sides of this new world, the legacy of the world still casting a wide shadow over them. But so does the potential for coexistence. Her and Noah, for a moment, were able to work together towards a common goal of taking down Proximus, even if neither fully trusted the other. And by working together, both sides were able to learn a little bit more about each other, for better and for worse, but they were still able to work together and come to an understanding. So there is a potential that maybe this planet can be a shared world. Legacy can be something that creates identity and unity between people. The Empire of Rome was founded through Octavian's goal of carrying on Julius Caesar's legacy and creating a stronger Rome. But legacy can also be an albatross, a burden that creates more struggle. Rome's us versus the world mentality eventually led to constant warfare for its own protection. Wars that eventually played a major role in bringing down the empire. The modern Planet of the Apes trilogy created a legacy of its own. Caesar's legacy united a species, but it also created a mentality. Apes together, strong, as they fight for their own survival against humanity trying to reclaim their own legacy as the apex species of the planet. But Caesar's legacy also shows that apes and humans can cooperate. It is a possibility. Whether or not the legacy will be honored is still up in the air. I hope y'all enjoyed the video today, folks, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit me up down in the comments and let me know what were your thoughts on the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, or hell, even the previous 3 Planet of the Apes movies in this modern run of movies. And be sure to hit that subscribe button and keep an eye out for new videos coming in the pipeline. But for now, I must bid you all adieu, goodbye, good night, Sage out.
A shiny teeth that twinkle, just like the stars in space. A shiny teeth that sparkle, adding beauty to my face. A shiny teeth that glisten, just like your Christmas tree.